Hi everyone! Today I will talk about GitHub Copilot and the Visual Studio Profiler. Because the combination of GitHub Copilot and Visual Studio Profiler is great. And I will show you that in this video. Yeah, we all know performance is really important in the app. Not just because user want good, fast apps. If you're running in the cloud and pay for every execution, a good performant app means that you will save money. So, let's go and open Visual Studio. Here I have created a small sample app, and as you can see, this is not good code. You have string concatenation here. We reading this coordinates file for every iteration in the loop, and so on. This need to be improved. So we go here to our GitHub Copilot, and here we can see we have the agent that I often use when I use GitHub Copilot in Visual Studio. You can of course say to the agent, please optimize this code. And that will, in many cases, improve the code. But if you have Visual Studio, you also have options to use the profiler. And that means that we'll also base the improvements based on measures. So we go here to the chat window and we will say analyze and improve performance of this app. So, and now we execute that one. So we can see here now it's a profiler that starts to work. So, and first it's identify the scope. Do you want to run the performance profiler? Yes, we want that. So now you can see here it starts the profiling. It starts the app. And yeah, now they have created a profiling for this app. And now it will continue to work. So let's go here and say fix the problems. So now it will establish a baseline and see here no benchmark found. And now you can see here it wants to create a benchmark project for us, and that's good. We want that. So confirm. And now it created a new benchmark project, and now it will start to create benchmarks for us. So now when the benchmark are completed, it will start to run the benchmarks. So this will take a while, but not that much because it's a pretty small app. So now we can see the result of the benchmark, and we get a question here, ready to proceed with optimization. Yes, so now it will do them for us. So step 3, implement optimization. Applying both fixes to program.cs. So now it will improve my terrible code to make it more performant. So now when they have done the changes, it will also rerun the benchmark to verify that it has been improvements. And here is the result, and you can see this is about 29 times faster. And here you also got some data from the benchmarks. So let's go and see what it's done. Yeah, they're loading the coordinates first, so it only need to run once. Yeah, but it still did not fix the string optimization here with the concatenation, probably because that is just a small thing. But we accept this and say, can you improve more? Yeah, the last benchmark showed 73% zip in format float. That's the string concatenation of the double values. Okay, so now it fixed that for us too. So what we learned here is that it's good to iterate here to make sure that everything is fixed. When I tested on this project before I recorded the video, it did both this thing at one step, but now it seems to have been split into two, so it's good to make it iterate and see if it can do things better. So now I'm running the benchmarks again to verify that this was an improvement. And I'm sure it is, because string concatenation like that is not a good idea. So here you say it gave us about 16% further improvements, and 16% is also pretty much, even if it's not that much as the first optimization, of course. So now my code has been improved with help of Visual Studio Profiler and GitHub Copilot inside of Visual Studio. And I think this is really, really a nice thing that can help us, because running profilers, understanding the result can be pretty complicated. And you need to spend a lot of time learning, and you need to spend a lot of time analyzing. So in this case, Copilot can help us. Of course, it's good to know how the tools are working also, but I think GitHub Copilot here is a great help for us writing better code. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, press the thumbs up button, and see you next time. Bye bye.